Hello, Master Man. How are you? How you doing? Oh, there's John and Mary. Hello. All right, come on. Come on. Where are you at, John? Are you at Carson's? Master Man, sometimes good enough is good enough. I'm doing all right. Yep, Carson's. Another hot day in Oklahoma. Dutch Wolf, how you doing? $90 there, Mary? Yeah, it's toasty here too. Go outside for just a little bit and I'm sweating. I'm glad you're doing good, Dutch. My son's got dogs in a fenced up area next door. Hello, Gabriel. And one of my chickens got too close to the fence and that dog snatched it up and killed it. So I'm down a chicken. All right, Mass Man, enjoy your dinner. GOG, how you doing? What's up? Dutch, it's 94. Yeah, that's pretty warm. Scotty Johnson, how you doing? Good day for an ice cream bar. What? I have the best day off in my life because I have a lava lamp, but a tornado. Gabriel, I'm doing all right. Hot day. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? This little dog's. He was outside for a little bit and he's pretty warm too. Oh, yeah, fruit bar. That sounds good. Enjoy your dinner, Master Man. Oh, you're going to let it cool down a little bit. One day I was, years ago, working at the store, and an attractive woman come in the store, and I says, "Hello, ma'am, how are you?" And she says, "I'm hot. What about you?" I said, "Well, some people say I'm mildly attractive." And her first look was confusion, and then she got it, and she just laughed. Tyler and Yowzer, how are you? Welcome in. Might have to put in a window unit. Yep. Thank you for tapping those hearts down there on the corner. I still got to get the Lowe's and give me some lumber, build me another chicken run. The chicks I have out in cages, they're going to get too big for the cages. You're so hot. Oh, my God. Get down. Go lay down somewhere. Go lay down where it's cool. Over there. Anemic voice. Why would you say your life is meaningless? Void Lane. Welcome in. How are you? Mini Minion. Okay, Jackie, you have to get back up here. My goodness. Hello, Braley. I'm doing all right. Hot outside, so I come in and turn the camera on and having an ice cream bar. Hello, Pat Farmer. How are you? You're only 27 and you feel that way? That's understandable. When I was in my 20s, probably 25, 26, till I hit 34, I hit some really lows, but you just got to push through them. Mini Minion, it's my plan, but I probably won't stream every day, but I try to. Perfect snack for a hot day, yeah. My gut doesn't really need it, though. Boydley, you're having a bad day, too? Thank you, Pat. Good to see you in here and everybody else. My favorite ice cream, I would have to say, is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And I love chocolate. I have ice cream sandwiches in the freezer, and every time I get one out, I look at the edge, and I figure out which side the vanilla is on and which side the chocolate's on. And I always open the vanilla side first. Save that chocolate for last. Dad's being way too hard on you, Voidley? You probably think that now, but when you get older and look back on it, you'll understand and appreciate it. And if he's being unreasonably hard on you, talk to somebody. Mini Minion, how you doing? It's a cute name. Yeah, I mean, I thought my parents were hard on me. My dad was hard on me. When I was a kid, I worked hard. I was baling hay and throwing 80-pound hay bales when I weighed 80 pounds. So, but looking back on it, it was a really good time. I learned a lot. I learned to work. Bradley, today was a long day. It really wasn't long for me. Kind of flew by. But I ain't gonna lie, I laid down and took a short nap. A little after noon. Your girl Allie, how are you? Yeah, Pat, I'm sure it did. My kids are great, but I was not strict or because I said I'm working on it. The only plush on earth. How are you? Hello. Voidling. Yeah, that's a little bit excessive, probably. If it's an ongoing thing, then get a hold of somebody to talk to. But and I slapped my boys in the mouth a couple times. One of them especially, he was hard headed. He would it got to where I'd say it's bedtime or something, and he'd say, "You can't tell me what to do." It's like, whoa. What kind of event is it, Brayley? Music? I appreciate that, your girl, Allie. Yeah, I know you've been on here a few times. You're going to eat green berries. Oh, a back to school bash. All right. All right, Mass Man. Enjoy. Stains, how you doing? Boydling, I don't know what green berries are. I've never heard of green berries. I've heard of red berries and blackberries. Water slides and ice cream. That will be nice. Great for the kiddos. Stains, you got your toilet fixed. What was it, clogged or? Yeah, they will love it, Braley. Hello, Logan. What's one thing you wish you knew when you were in your 30s? Uh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to change anything. I am so content with my life right now that I wouldn't want it to have taken a different direction. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes in my life. Oh, a new kit in the tank? But looking back on them, I mean, it was mistakes that, like dropping out of college early. Mini puppet show? Yeah, that'll be fun. When I was a senior in high school, I took a computer course at a college. And back then, computers are nothing like they are now. Well, anyway, there was a flyer up on the wall at the university said that this company was looking to hire, wanting people to come on board. And it was a company I'd never heard of. I think it's called Microsoft. And I talked to some people that was in the course with me, and we all decided, nah, this isn't going anywhere. And boy, were we wrong. Oh, when you say green berries, you mean grapes? I understand now. A man who has not made a mistake has not made anything. Very wise words. Very good. You learn a lot more from your mistakes than your successes. When you were 5 or 6, you hated the bathroom because there were cockroaches? One of my sons, the toilet scared him because the water would suck down in there. And it always freaked him out. Even after we got him potty trained, he still would not flush the toilet. And then one day I took him in there to show him that he needed to flush the toilet. And that's when I realized that water scared him. And I had to tell him there, it won't get you. There ain't nothing there going to get you. Your babies are eating strawberries with sugar. My wife likes to buy strawberries, but she won't eat them. I keep telling her, why are you going to buy them if you're not going to eat them? And I'm not real big on strawberries. They're good. That cereal that has this called Strawberry Awake. It's got slices of dried strawberries. It's real good. But fresh strawberries, I'm really not. I'd rather have grapes. Yeah, it might be too hot for him. Washing machine that made a lot of noise. It would scare you. Yeah. I have a washing machine that my mom used, back in the probably 50s and 60s. And it would agitate, and then it had a ringer on it. It has a ringer on it, and you just feed the clothes in, and it pulls it through the ringer and squeezes all the water out. And it's very simply made. It's too hot in Iran. It's too hot in Oklahoma too. Too hot and too humid. My AC is not even keeping up very good today. Your sister likes to wash her clothes in the bathtub. Voidling, it's about 5:30, I think, in the evening. So it should start cooling down here pretty soon. Yeah, it is awful. I have a clothesline set up out in the backyard to hang clothes on. I like if the weather's nice, I just like the way it makes the clothes smell. I'll usually bring them in when they're dry and then throw them in the dryer for about 10-15 minutes just to soften them back up. But my wife hates hanging clothes. She just 100% dryer. Yeah, you do. Those ringers too, if it catches a button on a shirt just right, it'll just break it in half. So the worst thing about those old ringers is they were real hard on buttons and fingers. It's very hot and humid on the island of Kish. Huh. Beat 32, how are you? Welcome in. I was really bummed that one of my chickens got killed today. That kind of sucked. Yeah, Jennifer, that's pool sounds good, but once you fill it, I don't care how hot it is outside, the water is too cold. So you normally have to fill it and give it at least a few hours for the chill to get out of the water. Well, Braley, my son next door has 2 dogs in a fenced yard, and my chickens got a little too close to that fence, and one of his dogs grabbed it and pulled it in the yard and tore it up. He has pit bulls. I don't like pit bulls. They're too aggressive. And they can be a good dog, but their nature is they're aggressive. Yeah, it sucked. Now I just worry that if they get out of that fenced area, they will come over here and just go after the chickens. I might just have to start keeping them penned up, caged up. But they like to roam and scratch the ground. So bathtub it is. Yeah, his chickens are. I mean, those dogs are strong. Yeah, I can believe it, Braley. My wife says if the rooster would have gotten in there, the rooster would have fought him. And I says that rooster wouldn't stand a chance against a pit bull. That the dog would just kill it too. Masked Man, did I see your comment about what? About what happened? I was just saying that one of my chickens, my son's dog, killed one of my chickens today. Yeah. That's all I was talking about is I lost a chicken today. Beep 32. Hello again. Yeah, and it was one of the younger ones that had just started laying. So, hello, Lamar. How are you? Yeah, this is a good day for heating up a grill, keeping that heat outside. It's nice to meet you too, Beep 32. Yeah, it was sad, but anytime you're dealing with livestock or farm animals or something, it's stuff like that's going to happen. I just hope the other chickens saw it and now they're not going to go close to that fence. Braley, I love watermelon, but I'm not a fan of seeded watermelon. I hate fighting seeds, so seedless watermelon I love, especially if it's real cold. No, I wasn't upset with him. It wasn't my son's fault, and I really can't blame the dog because it was in his yard. So all I can say is it is what it is. I just hope his dogs don't get out of that fenced area, because my chickens just roam the property. Something happened to Jack? No. Motocross. How are you? No, Jack's right here in my lap. He's all good. Watermelon salsa with jalapenos and onions. That does sound good. Oh, I'm doing well. Makes me think one day in college, I was in psychology, and the professor said, okay, everyone raise their hand if they would like to relive their best day ever. And I raised my hand and I looked around, and it's like everybody raised their hand. And then he said, okay, if you would be willing to relive your worst day to pay for the best day, keep your hand raised. If not, put your hand down. And I put my hand down, and I looked around, and everybody put their hand down except one person still had his hand raised. And I'm thinking that dude has a really good day, or he hasn't had very many bad days. Because there is no way I would want to relive my worst day just to get to relive my best day. Oh, I love spaghetti too, Gabriel. Why is Jack so quiet? Did you mute him? You mean my dog? No, he's chilling. He's right here in my lap. He likes to be in my lap. All right, Jennifer. Have a good one. Throw him in the bathtub. Kevin says, hi, Jack. How are you, Kevin? Yeah, Dozer loves to be in my lap too, but he's outside. He's liking to be outside in the heat lately. Crod Squad, how are you? Kevin, good to see you too. Yeah, I would say Jack is my best friend. What did I eat for lunch? Well, I grilled some pork loin steaks the other day, and I had one in the fridge. So I diced it up with some tomato and lettuce and some ranch dressing and made a wrap. It was pretty yummy. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Foxy Night Fire Rob. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Another hot day in Oklahoma. Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was a good idea. Next time I grill some more those pork loin steaks, I'll grill a few extra just for that purpose. I always like keeping tortillas on hand because they don't get stale like bread does as fast anyway. Hot in Arizona too? Yeah, I bet. I think the humidity is up today. I think that's why it's so uncomfortable outside. How was your day, David? Tortilla is about to get expensive because of ice raids. I doubt it. Oh, Braley, normally, but I probably won't be on here that long tonight. I don't even know what time it is. It is, no, see, it's only 5:45. I won't be on here till 7 tonight. So, Ron, what do you plan to do? About what? At my age, I really don't make plans anymore. I just kind of go with the flow. What do you thinking about? I went out and collected eggs today, and I only got 7. I think maybe it's the heat that has slowed them down just a little bit on laying eggs. Either that or they found a different spot that I haven't found to lay eggs. Willie Sodders, how are you? Beep 32, what do you mean? Hey man, speaking English. How are the chickies doing? They're doing good. I don't know if you heard, but my son has 2 pit bulls, and one of his dogs got a hold of one of my chickens today and killed it. Yeah, it happens. I just hope his dogs don't get no more of them. He keeps them fenced in, but one of my chickens just got too close to the fence, and it's not like a chain link, and it was able to get its head through the fence and grab that chicken and pull it in. Yeah, I'm glad it was the chicken and not somebody. He had another one from the same litter that bit his brother in the leg, and he had to get rid of that dog. At least the dog ate today. Yeah, at least that's what I'm worried about, because now I know if they get out of that fence, they will go after the chickens. So I might have to do something to make sure my chickens are safe. I close them up at night in pens so that predators can't get to them. So I'm thinking I might just have to keep them in there 24/7 if I'm not home or not out there. Your cat and dog always fight? That's a little different than a dog and a chicken, though. Susan, how are you? My cat's doing good. Dozer's outside sitting on a chair. I don't know why he likes the heat lately. And Jack's right here in my lap. Oh. Seems like anytime I stream online, he's got to be up here in my lap. Yeah, he's part Chihuahua, part Papillon. They actually call the breed now a Chion. Yeah, I think so too, Pat. I think I'll have to do that just for their safety. Jack and Dozer's doing good. RSFR is looking for a date. Apparently. TY means thank you, Gabriel. David, you like my little short videos I throw on there? Some of them are pretty weird. At least that's what my wife tells me. But I figure if they make me laugh, they might make someone else laugh. They're crazy Carvins. How are you? Coffee is always good, Masked Man. Always good. Willie, have a good one. Thank you so much. Crazy Crazy Carmens, are you getting close to monetization? Yeah, I get a kick out of doing the lip syncing videos. Yeah, I was looking through the rules and regulations in YouTube, and I found out that if you do a live, you don't get credited the views until it's posted public. And I don't think so, Gabriel. And the problem is almost nobody goes and watches a live that's been posted. So I don't know. And to get monetized on shorts only, what is it, like 3 million views in 90 days? That's going to be a trick. Guide Guy, welcome back. Where is my kitty or my dog? My dog is right here in my lap. And Dozer's outside, sleeping on a chair. The cat, yeah, he's outside, napping in a chair. Are you a bot? I don't know who you're talking to, masked man. Oh, Gabriel, I'm probably gonna. It's a good hobby, if nothing else. Yes, what about it? How are you? Welcome back. Can we see your chicks? Oh, they're all outside in the heat. Hunglow. Hunglow. That's how I'll pronounce your name. I'm doing okay. Another hot day in Oklahoma. I was outside for a little bit and I come in to start this stream and I grabbed an ice cream bar, and another one doesn't sound too bad, but probably wouldn't be good for me. Ron, you seem tired. Well, I am kind of tired today. Kind of moving slow today. Maybe it's the heat. We'll blame it on the heat. Don't ever lose hope, Ron. I don't want to never lose hope. Yeah, I don't know about that, Gabriel. No problem, David. Good seeing you. Okay, get down, Jack. No. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Oh. Go outside and check on the chickens and make sure everything's kosher, and then grab a dozer. Dozer's laying right there on the chair. There's the chicks over there. And we got cats everywhere. That is Dolly. Because of her big breast, she's named after Dolly Parton. And that over there is where my son's dogs are, in that fenced area. One of the chickens just got too close to that fence and got snagged. So I'm going to grab Doze. Oh, come on, Doze. Oh, come on, Doze. Let's go inside. It's too hot outside for you. Come in here where the air conditioning is. Oh. Kitty King, yeah, he is. What car do you drive? I have a GMC Envoy and a Honda Odyssey minivan. So I drive either one, and my wife drives either one. Yeah, he's another one of my buddies. He's getting pretty old, though. Getting pretty old. Do I smoke cigarettes? Yes. I wish I could quit, but it hasn't happened yet. You drive DMC car? What does that mean? Here, sit down. Lay down there. What are you doing? Just lay down. Delono, how are you? Thank you. Animic, yes, I am 64. Keenan Loaflin, how are you? KJ from Poland, welcome in. How you doing? I've never heard of a DMC car brand. Chances boy, what's good? Life. Carman, how you doing? You're off tonight, huh? Yeah, I've never heard of it, not in the US anyway, DMC. Oh, goodness, Brayley. Yeah, I have an outside dog that has cancer. And last time I took her to the vet said there is nothing we can do with him. And said just let her live her life, and if she stops eating or drinking, you'll know it's time that she's ready to go. So, but she looks a mess. DMC is a DeLorean. Oh, that's who made the DeLorean. I think you're right. Yeah, that's Back to the Future car. Yeah. Why do you look old? Because I am old. Probably too old to be on YouTube. I wonder, is DMC still in operation? Is it still a current car company? I'ma keep it real. How are you? Welcome in. Air India said hi. Animic voice, if you're talking to me, no, I am not. Taha, how are you? Miss Flinga, welcome back. Kazar, you can leave the room. Gabriela in Mexico, how are you? Is it probably pretty warm in Mexico also? Is that a rat? Yeah, it's a big rat. Come here. Come here. You need to get down. Oh. Dog wants on my lap too. I got the cat on my lap. Moo Way, how are you? Am I suffering from any ailments? No, I am not suffering at all. David Snyder, have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Morn or Mornay? How are you? Aman. It's not morning here, but good morning to you if it's morning there. See you, David. Appreciate you. No, that's my name. Oh, well, Morn or Mornay? I'll say Morn. Lil, how are you? B1L2. Interesting name. Hello. Am I married? Yes, I am married. She's doing good. She went back to work part-time today, her first day. She's been off work for about a year. So she was excited to start back to work. Your cat is cold. No, he's hot. He was outside. I just brought him in. He looks like he ate an edible, doesn't he? What do you think, Doze? Gabriel, have a good night. It's hot as heck out there. Yeah, it is. It is warm. Eric, probably. I probably am. Bro done OD'd on catnip. All right, Braley. Have a good one. Thank you. Cool them little ones down. No, I don't. The name I don't remember. Ella Vibe. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Welcome back. Good deal, Caesar. More? No, I'm not from Texas. I am in Oklahoma. Crescent Live. How many guns do you own? Enough. Sebastian, how are you? How you doing? Oh, I thought you were going to sleep. What time is it there, Gabriel? Isn't it like late, late, late? Crystal Lee lives in Morristown. I don't know where Morristown is. Yeah, you love the countryside. I love the country. I can't stand living in a city. Caleb Digestives, yes. How are you? Welcome back. Edison Castro says, hola. Hello. Caesar, I can believe it. Hey, man, I really don't have any advice. My only advice would be kind to others. Take it for what it's worth. Greetings from Austria. Big Bad Wolf. How are you? Hello from Oklahoma. It's 2:40 a.m. Yeah, you should be sleeping, Gabriel. Billy Bones. Also from Oklahoma. That makes me think I used to work with a girl called Cindy Bone. And that was her last name, Bone. And I always thought that would be a cool last name for me. I always liked the sound of Ron Bone. Hello, I'm Ron Bone. How was my day so far? Good. A little hot. It's a little hot in Oklahoma. Jesus saves, exactly. You want to get down? Here, you can get down. Oh, big cat. Ron Bone Trombone. Jack Alexander, how are you? I'm out of coffee. Wilford Morris. How are you? Hot in Georgia too? Yeah, it's like hot all over right now. Well, Gabriel, you better get to sleep. Tomorrow's coming, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I think everybody's heard that Ozzy passed away. Wilford, if that's what floats your boat, go for it. I've been called worse. Egregious. Hello. What's going on? You're new? Nothing much, really. Just chatting, reading comments. Your worst is loser? Oh, goodness, no. I've been called a lot worse than that. By my own wife. All right, Pat. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Freddie T, I don't know. Egregious, so have I. Just subscribed to the channel from the UK. Appreciate you, Wayne. Celeste, hope you're having a good day from England. Oh, Egregious is from Ireland. I have a friend in Ireland named Al, and he says if I can get a YouTube button, the YouTube plaque button, that he's going to fly me to Ireland. And that would be pretty awesome. If you answer my question, I'll subscribe. Would you rather go to Las Vegas or California? Probably California. I've been to Vegas many times, but I was born in California, and my wife has never been to California, so I would probably take her to California. Wayne, my day's been pretty good. Haven't gotten much done. It's just too hot outside. The humidity is so high that I go outside for 10 minutes and I just start feeling weak and sweaty. So didn't get much done. Frank says, did you ever write a book on your life? No. Probably should have. Best place to go is Athlone in Ireland. That would be awesome. Yeah. Al has he has a little pub built onto the side of his house. And that would just be awesome. I told him even if I paid, I would go have a drink with him. If you start reading audiobooks, people would listen. I've always been told I have the face for radio. Athlone is a very small town. I love small towns. I don't like big cities. So do you play country music? I like country music. If I ever tell Google to play music, it's normally country or classic country. I got to step over here and get me something to drink. Oh. Wayne, you live in the city of Bristol, southwest England. That is awesome. Oh, somebody likes cheese. Adrija says, I am cheese. Woo. Don Williams. Tessa Violet, how are you? Read my chat? Well, you're not making any sense, Donut. So, no, I don't want to. You can't make me. Huh. Tessa Violet, I bet you are amazing. Carman, I don't know if that would work. Because it would give the gas, the carbonated gas in the liquid, it would just give it somewhere to go. They make these things, you twist on them and then you pump them up to pressurize them. So I don't think that works if you take the air out. Bunny123, how are you? Hope you are well. Okay, read this one out loud, sir. Do you like Johnny Cash music? Nah, not really. My dad loved Johnny Cash music, but I really wasn't a fan. He was just too monotone for me. Which should you get, a 2006 Chevy 1500 or a 1985 square body? If the square body is in good shape, I would go with the square body. My smoke alarm's chirping? It may be. I can only hear out of one ear and not very good at that. What type of country music do I listen to? I prefer the classic country, Alabama, uh, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, uh, George Strait, Square Body, 100%, yeah. Sorry. I think I heard the smoke alarm chirping earlier, but I don't hear it now. My freezer door alarm was going off last week, kept chirping, and a little light on it that said the door was ajar. But I checked the seal, and then about a week later it stopped doing that. Yeah, I don't like sugar in my coffee. No sugar, no cream. Just black and hot. Someone asked me the other day if I like cold coffee. I said, no, that's why microwaves were invented. Home automation, that's funny you should ask that. I asked my wife that last night and my son this morning. What is 5Q plus 5Q? 10Q. That is funny. Peekaboo, welcome in. How are you? It's another hot day in Oklahoma, but I'm doing okay. It's finally starting to cool down in here. My AC was having a hard time keeping up today. Scott Lee from Russia. Cold coffee, faster buzz. I don't like really hot coffee. I don't like cold coffee. I don't like cold soda. I just rather have it like room temperature. Appreciate you, Animic voice. Peekaboo says, what do you think about Starbucks? Wavy gravy farted. I've had Starbucks once, and I am not a fan. Mocha green coffee? Starbucks is not a buck for its bang. I agree with you. I just got a cup of black coffee there one time, and it was bitter, and I didn't like it. It seems you're not particularly happy with Russian people, says Scott Lee. I don't know why you say that. when I had a restaurant in Guthrie, I used to just buy uh, what is it? Um, the Walmart brand. I can't think of what the Walmart brand is. But anyway, that's the coffee I would buy in huge containers. And people would come in and drink the coffee and say, "You have the best coffee in town." It was the cheapest I could find. Are you in a barn? Why do you ask? Excuse me. You don't touch coffee but smoke tons of marijuana. That, yeah. Wolfie? No, it's, what is it, Great Value or something? I don't know what brand Walmart has, but what was the name of the restaurant? Our Place. Cara Clayton, how are you? Great Value? Yeah, that's what it was. I don't think I've had anything bad that was Great Value brand. I think Walmart, they're so powerful, they can just get the big companies to make it with their label on it, sell cheap, because they buy so much. High Tones Drifter. Thank you. I like your name. Gabriel. You say Jesus is our Lord and King. Jesus saves. Why do you say that? Just curious. Do you have membership, Ron? No, I don't. It's just a hobby. Tomorrow, yeah, you are right. My son works at a dairy, a big dairy. It's Highland Dairy, and they pump out of huge vats into gallon jugs or into milk containers. And one gets the Highland label, and then the other ones get Great Value label, which is Walmart brand. It's the exact same bottle, exact same cap, exact same milk, and the Great Value one is like $1.20 less than the Highland one. I always thought that's pretty weird. Gabriel says, "You tell me." I don't know. I think it's behavioral conditioning. You were brought up that way. Beetle the Magnificent, how are you? Good to see you. Why is that? Weren't you brought up that way? To believe? What is the secret to a long, stable marriage? I don't know. My first marriage lasted 9 years. And then this marriage I'm on is 30. And I think we've gotten to the age now where the shit that bothered me before doesn't bother me. And same with her. Jet David, you can leave the room. Bye, Jet. Name brands didn't exist? Exactly. Any life advice for people in their 20s? No. Except just be kind to each other. But I don't know if you can all do that. High Tones Drifter, you're getting married in 1 month for the 4th time? Why? Is this the one? Ryan, you're right. I can remember when I was, a small kid. My biological father left us when I was 2. And so my mom and 3 boys, raising 3 boys, ages 2, 3, and 4. So she did what she could, but she did get government help. And the cheese was, I thought, amazing. And you can't find that anymore. Not even to buy it. It's not the same. Yeah, that's a weird story there. My biological father was working in a steel factory in California. And he was a smart man, and he was, I don't know how to say smart in a stupid way, but he made a fictitious employee. And so he would go to work at this steel factory, and he'd pull a check for himself and the fake employee. And he did that for a short time. Until one day he went to a store and he used a check drawn on the fake employee and signed it with his real name. When he realized what he had did, he told the attendant he wanted the check back. And the old man working at the gas station wouldn't give him the check back. So he ended up hitting that old man in the head with a hammer and hurt him. Well, then the police showed up and got a report, and the old man still had the check. So they located my biological father and put him in prison. And that was when I was like 2 years old. And my mom filed for divorce and moved on. Well, when I was 16, I ran into him again in California. And when I was a baby, my nickname was Ronnie. Everybody called my parents, my mom and my biological father and brothers called me Ronnie. Well, when I was 16, I went to California to a function and he was there. And he walked up and says, "Hi, Ronnie." And I knew who he was just by I had seen his picture. And I just told him, I said, "My name's not Ronnie. Don't talk to me." And I turned around and walked away. And that was the last time that's the only time I'd ever talked to him that I can remember. But he didn't help raise us. He didn't pay any kind of child support. Never came around, even after he got out of prison. So he's dead now. He's been long dead. Oh, M. Adam Priest, I'm sure everybody here has their stories. So at least I got to face him. Yeah, that was a good thing, I guess. Gabriel, you should be in bed, sleeping. Yeah. Yes, what about it? Yeah, but my stepfather um, treated me as his own son. So my mom went on to marry a very good man that treated all of us very well. So it all worked in the end. Lewis Gamer, how are you? I don't think Gabriel's a bot. Tyler, welcome in, Tyler. Memphis Bleak's World. What's up, boy? Your stepfather was an alcoholic and very violent. I am sorry to hear that. My stepfather was a great man. My real father, biological father, was a piece of shit. And but I didn't know him. Like I say, he left before I really could uh, get memories. I have very vague memories of when I was just a toddler. But I met him that one time I was 16, and I wanted nothing to do with him. Brian, that is well said. Don't hate the man, but motivated to be a hard worker instead of tipping the bottle. Tyler, have a good one, Tyler. Yeah, I would say they did. My mom was treated well by a man that raised her boys with a lot of love and worked hard. You drinking coffee out goblet glass? No. This is soda. Cola. It's actually that, whatever that kind of cola it is. Cola. That's Sam's Cola. Lucas, yes, I am. Jack and Coke boy, yeah. I'm gonna grab me an ice cream sandwich. Hang on, hang on. No. No. See, what I always do is I look at the edge, and I can see that that's a strawberry vanilla chocolate. So I always open it on the vanilla side because I like chocolate so much. I save that for last. Kitchen looks cozy. It is cozy. Walmart bag. Interesting name. Looks like a house that has a pond. I do have a pond out back. I have 5 acres with a pond. I'll be back. Walmart bag. You need a car? Hell, I'll give you a car. Hello, Robert. How are you? Do you like Kim Kardashian? I don't know who that is. You never saw ice cream or hear of a sandwich. What? Juice World. Welcome back. How are you? I'm pretty good, Robert. It's another hot day in Oklahoma, but I survived. Why do we get so many weirdos in here? You get to see a race tomorrow. What race? Animic, I wasn't gonna. Yeah, that's one of the weirdos. Jack. Heat and ice cream go together. Yep. Come on. Come on. Up. Knoxville race. Oh, wow. All the weirdos come to troll good people. I get my share of them. You eyeballing my ice cream sandwich, huh? Stranded in Antarctica with shorts, still want an ice cream sandwich. Yeah. How old is he? He's probably about 10. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. But he is my best friend. Weird boy, I think you're right to an extent. There are so many people that hide behind a keyboard and will say the rudest, most hateful stuff. And I don't know why. If I come across somebody that's doing a live that I'm not fond of, I will just move on. Echover's TV, how are you? I'm good, Echovers. Another hot day in Oklahoma, but it was doable. Farm Kid 21, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. I was a farm kid for many years. Yeah, Animik, you're right. Hello, I'm gonna keep it real. Worst ice cream you ever tasted? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had bad ice cream. I like some a lot more than others. Pistachio ice cream. I was never really fond of pistachio ice cream. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Jenny. El Mencho, welcome in. How are you? Animik, you're probably right. What's my favorite steak? It's got to be a ribeye. What's my favorite dinner? It would be a ribeye steak, a baked potato, and a salad with ranch. Elemencho, not a whole lot. Nothing's going on. Do I fish? Very seldom. I think I went fishing twice last year. I haven't gone this year at all. I may not. A few years ago, I had a boat and we used to go fishing more often, but I got rid of the boat and now I just don't fish very much. Sassy Cat, how are you? I'm doing okay. A little hot today in Oklahoma. Christina Galligan, how are you? Fishing is real patience, yeah. And I'm not real big on cleaning fish. I have two sons that they'll go just sport fishing, catch and release. I have no desire to do that. I don't know, it's just kind of weird that I think someone would catch a fish, rip the hook out of its mouth, and just throw it back in the water. So you're injuring a fish just for fun. If I fish, I'm going to clean it and cook it. How are you, Aaron? Or is it Aaron? Gabriel says, do you like beef, chicken, or pork? Yes, yes, and yes. I like all three. Hulk Hogan was a good actor. It's huge here in Florida. It's huge, or do you mean hot? I don't know what you mean by that. It's huge. What's huge in Florida? Hush, old man. That's funny. It is kind of funny. Oh, fishing? Oh, yeah. Oh, Gabriel is your boyfriend now. Weston is him. What up? What up, Weston? So did you say you're fixing dinner tonight? Did I hear you say that? Meatloaf?
I don't know if there's a cook for it.
You lost your money? Raul Malik lost his money. What kind of fish do you catch to eat? Whatever kind gets on the line. I prefer a nice bass or a perch. I'm not a fan of catfish. I mean, I'll order it once in a while at a restaurant, but to clean it or skin it, to skin a catfish and clean it out and get the bones out and everything, it's like, no. Shark fishing. I don't know if I'd want to shark fish. I mean, it'd be an experience. Llama. I'm doing all right. How are you? How are you? Your name makes me think of lima beans. I hate lima beans. Two things I will not eat is lima beans and beef liver. Don't like liver. I like meatloaf. Some of these comments are just mind blowing. That one guy. Look at that one. You look like my husband's boyfriend. What a frickin' weirdo. Yeah, my son, he works at a deli. And once a week, I don't know what day, but once a week they do meatloaf as a special. And so I know he knows how to make good meatloaf. So I tease him about making meatloaf, and he hasn't done it yet.
Ground beef and bell pepper and onion.
Liver is too easy to overcook, and most don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Coat tried meatloaf. That's a very American dish. Cheer Girl 607, how are you? I'm good. No, I called you a weirdo just because you're a weirdo. That's all. Just because you're a weirdo. Cheer Girl 607, I have no idea. I don't know how that would go about. What's something you can make better than anyone you know? I would have to say an omelet. No, you're a weirdo for being a weirdo. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Yeah, when I had a restaurant, I did the morning cooking, so I'd done a lot of omelets. And that's something I enjoyed making. And like my wife and kids, they prefer my omelets over a lot of restaurants. Raul lost his mind. I don't think he lost it in here. Home cooked is always the best. I agree. Italian lasagna, I like Italian lasagna. Gabriel, I didn't see what they said, so I don't know. Probably. Farm Kid 21, welcome back. How are you? Raul Malik in Bengali. You're fine. I'm fine too. It was a good day. Jesus Saves. Actually, I've done like three. I think I've done like three omelet videos. In one, I posted on a month and a half ago. I made an omelet with peanut butter and jelly in it. And it actually, my wife says it was pretty good. I wouldn't make it again because it wasn't that good, but it was different. Do I have Instagram? Yeah, I do. I think it's in my description. Do you like the almighty Dallas Cowboys with your cap locks on? Ricky, no, I really don't. Yeah, I did another omelet with pork and bacon, I think, in it, and vegetables. It was really good. And I did another one with serrano peppers in it. It was hot, but it was really good. In fact, that sounds good right now. A really spicy omelet. Can you play poker? I know how to play poker, but I don't. Do you put MSG on it? No. I try to keep it as natural as possible. Oh. Yogi, how are you? You came in just in time to say goodbye. Natural seasoning. Yeah, pretty much. Good to see you too, Yogi. I've been on here about 2 hours, so I'm going to shut it down. Get off here, figure out something for dinner. I might just make me an omelet for dinner. We'll see. Anyway, y'all take care. And be kind to each other. Later.